Yeah. Heat rises quick when the sparks collide. Pressure builds strong, but the flames don't hide. Dreams chase faster than the doubts can run. Shadows lose power when they face the sun. Every weight on the chest is a chance to rise. Every lock on the gate is a thin disguise. Motive grows wild like a rushing stream. Strength finds power in a sharpened dream. Steps cut sharp through the noise and fear. Truth beats steady, crystal clear. Storm winds howl, but the pace won't bend. Every break in the road is a means to mend. Fate drops hurdles on a path half seen. Still a drive bursts forward, fast and clean. Chains can clatter, but they fall apart. Power flows endless from a steady heart. The climb grows steep, yet the will holds true. Every line of the story writes something new. Thunder may echo, but the silence fades. Strength keeps building through the nights and days. Ground shakes heavy, but the rhythm stays. Breath pounds strong in 100 ways. Mountains loom tall with a shadowed face. Still the steps move quick at a tireless pace. Flames light roads where the dark once stood. Storms break wide for the greater good. Every trial bends into sharpened steel. Every scar transforms what the hands can feel. Dreams are anchored strong and tight, holding the soul through endless fight. Night falls fast, but the fire won't dim. Weight presses down, though the stand stays grim. Rivers may flood, yet the path cuts through. Winds may roar, but the sky turns blue. Strength's not gifted, it's carved by hand. Grit is the currency that takes a stand. Every stumble shifts into sharper gain. Every setback hardens what will remain. Steps keep striking when the road feels long. Voice keeps rising like an endless song. Yeah. Steel bends hot in a furnace blaze. Pressure refines in the hardest days. Failure's a spark that ignites the flame. Loss is a teacher that sharpens aim. Nothing can cage a relentless will. Nothing can slow what was made to build. Dreams don't shrink when the storms expand. They cut their way through the toughest land. Breath grows quicker, heart runs loud. Strength keeps standing tall and proud. Waves crash hard on a fragile shore. Still the current breaks through and asks for more. Wind turns sharp, but the flame holds high. Clouds weigh heavy, yet the stars defy. Dreams stack tall when the night grows cold. Stories get written when the strong unfold. Every moment burns like a fuse in flight. Every stumble clears when the spark ignites. The beat keeps running where the fear won't tread. The voice keeps ringing till the doubt is dead. Eyes fixed sharp on a distant goal. Focus consumes every inch of soul. Steps fall quick on a track unpaved. Strength digs deep from the trials brave. Walls may tower with the weight immense. Still the will breaks through with no defense. Failure whispers but it can't command. Truth builds higher when it takes a stand. Dreams move faster than the hands of time. Every rhyme locks tight in a steady climb. Clouds can gather but the storm can't last. Winds may howl but they'll blow right past. Pressure turns cold to a diamond bright. Heat shapes steel into sharper might. Dreams grow roots in the soil of pain. Every drop brings strength through rain. Steps don't falter when the ground feels weak. Drive finds power with a strong goal seek. The race keeps burning and the heart's on fire. Momentum rising, climbing higher. Yeah. Every crack in the stone is a mark of time. Every scar in the skin is a written line. The road's not smooth, but the pace won't slow. Energy builds when the trials grow. Thunder may rumble with the voice so loud. Still the flame cuts through, standing proud. Dreams don't rest in a quiet bed. They roar alive in the world instead. Fear dissolves when the courage stays. Strength keeps climbing in endless ways. Final stretch burns, but the fire's alive. Every step proves how the strong survive. Shadow retreat as the dawn breaks clear. Victory calls to the ones who hear. Breath grows sharp, but the stride won't break. Dreams stand tall with the ground they stake. Power remains when the crowd moves on. Strength still beats when the night is gone. The crown is carved from relentless fight. The soul still shining in endless light. I came from the silence where the echoes sleep. Turn the dark into rhythm, make the fire leap. Every scar on my chest is a song I write. Every fall that I face made the climb ignite. I was taught by the cold how to heat my soul. I was shaped by the weight that I had to hold. I was carved from the stone where the rivers cut. I was built from the nights where the doors were shut. Now the beat in my blood is a war drum loud. Every breath that I take shakes a doubtful crowd. I don't stop when the mountain blocks my line. I just sharpen my step, I just redefine. I turn doubt to a fuel, I turn lost to flame. I construct my path, I invent my name. I don't beg for a chance, I don't plead for time. I just sprint through the noise with a faster rhyme. Every limit they wrote is a thread I slice. Every bar that I spit is a roll of dice. Every risk that I take is a seed I grow. Every path that I choose is a truth I know. I don't drift in the tide, I command that wave. I don't sink to the ground, I refuse that grave. I don't pause when the walls start to close in tight. I expand with the force of a star in flight. When more don't climbs when the ground feels thin. I don't quit, don't stop, let the race begin. Outpace the clock, let the hands spin wild. I was born from the grid of a restless child. Hit a rush in the air when I break those chains. Feel the spark in my step when I ride those planes. I accelerate sound till the sky turns red. I ignite every word that I ever said. I was built for the storms that the night disguised. I was wired for the climb that the soul advised. I was set in a fire that the weak won't chase. I was told I would fail, but I changed that case. I let shadows dissolve in the heat I bring. I let silence retreat when the bars I sing. I let drop, it's a step to fame. I don't run from the dark, I control that space. I don't beg for the light, I create my place. I don't kneel to the fear, I command that tone. I don't follow the path, I invent my own. So when voices say stop, let the fire be near. When the whispers get loud, let the will be clear. When the storm starts to rise and the ground feels weak, let the strength in your chest be the truth you speak. I don't settle for less, I don't stall for more. I just carve every step through a solid floor. I just race every mile with a pulse that burns. I just take every fall as a way to learn. No cage on the mind, no chain on the soul. Every verse that I spit is a spark I stole. Every hour I grind is a wall I break. Every choice that I make is a crown I take. I was born with a voice like a storm in air. I was raised with a dream no one else could bear. I was taught by the fight how to keep that flame. I was cut by the world but I kept my name. Now the speed that I hold is a flood untamed. And the bars that I spit can't be ever named. And the sound that I bring is a thunder strike. Every word that I drop is a force of might. When the echoes fade and the night feels cold, I will still stand tall, I will still be bold. I will still push forward with a breath that's true. And remind the world what the will can do. Engines rev loud in the back of my mind. Every sense of gear shift, pushing the line. I'm a train on the track, can't slow this ride. Tension in the frame, let the sparks collide. Circuit in my chest, electricity hums. Bass in my step like a war drum drums. Time on my wrist keeps flashing go. Every move forward's a turbo flow. No red light, don't touch the brake. Only fuel in my tank, no room for fake. Fast lane drive with a skyline view. Each turn sharp, every motion true. Stemming up bills like a code that loops. Every new round reboots my roots. I accelerate past where the doubts reside. No limit on the map where the strong ones ride. Neon signs flicker as I chase that beat. Pulse runs quick through electric streets. I don't fold when the weight runs high. I'm a jet in the dark, tearing holes in sky. Breath stays locked like a vault in steel. Every grind's data, the growth, the deal. I code each move in the lines I write. Algorithm of strength in the endless night. Every stride's thunder, I'm storm and flame. Every mark I make is a claim to fame. No chorus of doubt, no choir or quit. Only rhythm and speed in the zone I sit. I'm a fuse on fire, a rocket climb on the second hand, sprinting ahead of time. Steel in the gym is a rival I tame. Every lift's another level up in the game. City lights flash, I'm wide, I'm prime. Every push forward rewrites my time. Momentum rolls like a wheel on fire. Each beat higher takes me higher. Competition shadows try to crowd my lane, but my engine burns harder, I can't be contained. I don't slow, I don't stall, I don't drift to the side. I'm velocity's child with an infinite stride. Digital clock blinks, sweat drips code. Every rep logged on this endless road. Program the grind, execute the plan. Every cycle builds a stronger man. No lag in my pace, no glitch in my flow. I debug fear when the systems go. Heart rate sync with a kick and snare. This is progress printed clear in the air. I spin, I turn. Every fast motion makes friction burn. Echo in the hole, the sound so vast. My own reflection can't catch me fast. Rhythm in the floor, vibration fierce. Walls can't hold when the sound wave pierce. Each grind session's an arena fight, but I walk out glowing in the neon light. I'm a jet stream carved in the midnight sky. Each bar raised as another I fly. Strength not chance, it's a mapped out plan. Built from the gears and a working man. Pavement cracks when my pace explodes. Legs like pistons on endless roads. I thrive in the heat with a quitter's eye. I accelerate further, I multiply strive. No chains, no weights can hold this drive. I evolve each set, I'm alive. I'm the spark in the wire, the surge in the grid. The wheel in the silence when the doubts slid. Every clock tick dares me to run, but I bend those hours till the job is done. I don't chase strength, I invent my own. I'm the sound of a city turned muscle and bone. Horizon clear, the future I built is arriving here. Not sweat, not steel, but a current of flame. The proof of persistence engraves my name. When the night turns day and the baseline fades, the legend remains in the path I've laid. This is not chance, it's the work I bring. I don't just lift, I ascend, I sing. step in the zone, heart steady, no doubt. Energy rising, the grind's what it's about. Every breath counts, every move is intent. Strength is the language that blends accent. No shortcuts here, just work and repeat. The sound of progress and the pound of my feet. Eyes locked forward, I aim, I climb. This is momentum, this is my time. Weights line up, I approach with calm. Mind like a storm, but my focus stays strong. Grip set firm, motion steady and true. I rise through the reps with a goal in view. Tempo locked in, the rhythm is mine. Every second spin is an upward climb. Pressure on the frame, but I won't step back. Strength is built slow, rep by rep on track. Push through the set, hit a cadence call. Progress grows steady, though the pace feels tall. Every ounce earned, nothing here is free. Endurance unlocked, so I'm meant to be. Legs hold steady, arms keep pace. The clock ticks on, but I hold my space. No pause needed, I'm built for this. The grind delivers what the lazy miss. Sweat on the floor is a badge I wear. Proof of the hours, the work, the care. Each lift measured, each breath the line. Body and mind in a single design. Women carries when the wheel runs deep. Discipline thrives where excuses sleep. I chase no rival, I chase my best. Every new limit is another test. Hit fast, the rhythm won't slow. Interval sharp, the endurance grows. Cadence rising, my lungs hold strong. The will is a beat that carries me along. Numbers don't lie, the reps all show. Consistency seeds where the victories grow. No wasted second, no empty run. Each move recorded, each challenge won. Under the weight, I stay composed. Every set written, the story grows. From warm-up pace to the final round. I grind through the silence, I move with sound. Focus is king, distractions fade. Strength is a skill that's daily made. No fear, no quit, just steady control. The path is the prize, endurance the goal. Heart stays ready, the core holds tight. Balance, emotion, precision in sight. Every step steady, each push refined. Discipline sharpens the edge of the mind. I don't chase easy, I don't chase fast. I build foundation designed to last. Patience and progress, the twin I trust. The work I lay down is a work of just. Grows quicker, the rhythm is near. Each round loud, each moment clear. Speed in the sprint, strength in the hold. The grind is a story consistently told. Breathe in rhythm, my form won't break. Control is the lesson that progress makes. I don't stop early, I see it through. Every last second is a victory too. Now the final push, I keep my ground. The rhythm of strength is a constant sound. No end in sight, just stages ahead. The work repeats long after it's said. Each day sharp, each move refined. The sweat and the time keep strength aligned. Not for the moment, not just a day, but for the lifetime, the permanent way. Down breath, but the journey stays. The grind writes lines on endless days. Weights may rest, but the vision stands. Carved in the hours of steady hands. This is my anthem, my creed, my tone. Strength is earned and it's mine alone. Just a motherfucker. Switch lights on, the spark begins. Every breath sharp as the fire spins. Heat built strong in the chest I own. Strength in motion is the power shown. Sweat glows bright like a torch at night. Each rep carved in a beam of light. No shade here, just a steady shine. Every step forward redefines mine. Clock runs fast, but the glow won't fade. I train through dark with the light I've made. Burpees flash like a lightning streak. Intervals burn in a fire unique. Push-ups hold with a steady glow. Strength ignites as the embers grow. Breath pulls heat like a furnace flame. Each move struck is a claim of name. Sweat shines gold in the set I trust. Work like this is a grind I must. Energy climbs as the rounds fly near. Each pulse proof that the crown is clear. Steel bar raised with a shining tone. Weight fights back but the spark has grown. Squats drop deep in a focused blaze. Each lift higher than the past day phase. Rolls pull wide like a current flow. Arms locked tight when the bright beams show. Breath cuts quick but the glow stays prime. I rise through fire, I rise through time. Strength in light is the path I keep. Every last rep makes the shine run deep. Jump tall with a radiant rise. Legs spark fire in the driven skies. Push sled hard with a glowing frame. But momentum shines through the endless flame. Sweat drips down in a crystal line. Every spark builds on a core divine. Breath pulls sharp but I still won't fall. The glow inside is the God I call. Each set fuels with a flare so true. The grind's my light and it cuts cuts right through. Kettlebell swings in a blazing arc. Every strike shines with a brilliant mark. Push-ups pressed with a crystal tone. Strength reflex in the work I own. Sprints cut quick in a neon lane. Breath pulls fierce through the steady strain. Sweat glows white in a flawless show. Proof that the climb makes the spirit grow. Light won't fade when the fight gets rough. This grind's my spark and the spark's enough. Med ball slam like a flare through space. Shockwaves bright in a glowing trace. Plank holds strong in a radiant line. Core stays sharp as the stars align. Breath turns fire but the will shines through. Each drill cut in a brilliant hue. Sweat beams bright in the path I run. Strength and light till the work is done. Clock won't dim and the glow won't hide. The crown is near and the shine's inside. Ropes whip in a shining storm. Each strike blaze in a radiant form. Burpees fast in a lightning row. Every rep sparks with a steady glow. Breath pulls heat but the shine won't break. I ride through rounds for the fire's sake. Sweat streams bright like a burning flame. Proof I fought in the light I claim. Strength ignites when the night feels long. The grinding glow is the place I belong. Rose pull fire with a golden stream. Arms lock strong in a glowing theme. Box leaps high with the solar rise. Strength shines clear in determined eyes. Sweat burns bright on the floor I tread. Proof of the path and the reps I bled. Breath runs sharp but the light won't die. I fight through heat in a radiant sky. Every rep written in a shining tone. This glow I built is the strength I own. Outer rounds burn in a shining race. Each move carved in a glowing pace. Steel still roars with a golden sound. Strength erupts on the training ground. Breath cuts fast but the sparks still rise. Sweat glows bright as the flame replies. No fade, no fear in the crown I chase. Light guides through in the hardest place. Every last set is a flare I send. This glow won't break, it will never end. Rings but the shine won't fade. Strength stays loud in the work I made. Breath slows down but the glow still near. Proof of the climb and the sweat sincere. Hands hold fire with a steady grip. Every rep struck is a solar script. I rise, I fight in the light I stay. The grind won't dim, light's my way. This crown's earned in the glow I trust. Strength in motion is a flame I must. Like wind as the morning breaks. Steps hit ground and the earth awake. Arms swing fast where the rivers flow. Each rep climbs like the peaks I know. No chains hold when the storm runs wide. I push through fire with the strength inside. Sweat drops fall like a summer rain. Each mark proof of the will I've gained. Time won't wait but I still advance. Every set struck is a warrior's dance. Quakes in stride when the lungs run deep. I climb through pain that the weak can't keep. Burpees crash down like a mountain slide. I rise through pressure with a fearless stride. Push-ups press like the roots in ground. Solid and firm when the storms come round. Breath pulls sharp with a blazing flame. Every last move writes out my name. No fear, no doubt in the fight I run. I thrive in the heat till the work is done. Live like thunder in a valley wide. Echoes roar from the hills inside. Steel feels heavy but the will grows tall. Each rep conquered as a stone I haul. Rope strike air like a lightning streak. Arms hold pace till the body's weak. Core stays still as the rivers flow. Balance in form and the pressure grows. Strength like sword that the roots defend. I build from the ground till the climb won't end. Cut sharp, but I won't collapse. I bend like trees, but I still snap back. Legs pound fierce with a drumline tone. Each step forward carves out my throne. Sweat runs wild in the desert heat. Each breath proof for the goals I meet. Storms may rise, but my fire won't fall. I answer the weight with a primal call. Every drill fierce in the field I tread. The grind is alive, it's the life I'm led. Live like boulders on a mountain track. Push past limits, no looking back. Sprints cut air like an eagle's dive. I sharpen my edges to stay alive. Rolls pull strong like a river's tide. I hold that flow with a steady pride. Kettlebell arcs in a ruthless swing. I ride through force when the echoes sing. This ground I claim is the proof I keep. Strike grows roots to the fire I reap. stone. Each shot proves that the grind's my own. Plain coast tight with a core of flame. Every last second repeats my name. Breath run sharp like a winter gale. I ride through storms when the weak will fail. Legs push fast in a sprint lane drive. Each step carved in the will to survive. Strength stays loud as the night runs deep. I grow through fire that the earth can't keep. Battle ropes whip like a serpent's tail. Every strike cuts through the hardest scale. Ribbies drop quick like a falcon dive. Each push proof that my strength alive. Arms swing wild when the sweat runs deep. I sow my gains from the pain I reap. Each move sharp like a cliffside edge. I hold that line with a fearless pledge. No stop, no fade in the fight I send. This primal path of the road I bend. Box jumps high like a stag in flight. Legs push hard through the endless night. Rows pull strong like a tide at sea. Each breath battle is a claim for me. Shoulders rise like a mountain peak. Steel won't win when the grip's this sleek. Sweat shines bright like a torch in dark. I burn through sets with a savage spark. Strength remains in the ground I tread. The crown is carved in the life I've led. Laps cut with a storm's intent. Every ounce given, no strength unspent. Breath turns fire as the night runs long. Each rep echoes like a battle song. Legs hold power like a rooted tree. I fight through walls that were built for me. Arms still strike with the fire's tone. I built this weight, it's a weight I own. No crown gifted, no throne for free. The grind itself is the crown of me. Last bell rings, but the flame won't fade. Strength runs deep in the path I've made. Earth, wind, fire, and the set I trust. This grind's eternal, the grind's a must. Skyline clears, my breath stays fast. I built my power from the work that lasts. Each rep carved is a mark of stone. I stand through storms and I stand alone. This is my creed, this is my climb. Strength in motion, forged in time. Bucket truck dawn, hard hat snug. Gloves on the nerve like a copper lug. PPE mine, lock out the shrug. I don't wait for current, I build the plug. Substation quiet with hum so thin. Breath sets voltage, brace locks in. Feet on the pad like a grounded pin. Bars my bus bar, keep slack trim. Hinge like a hinge on a steel cross arm. Ribs down neutral, no arc alarm. Grip like a lug wrench, steady and calm. Form is the fuse that protects the farm. Resistance talks, I lower the ohms. Pass they straight through bones and domes. If fear throws static in the headphones, I tune the line till the noise is gone. Phase A, feet set. Phase B, cornet. Phase C, breath met. Tie the ground, no regret. Close the breaker, work goes live. Duty cycle, push, survive. 40 on surge, 15, revive. Low climb steady as the watts arrive. I don't trip easy, I balance the draw. Power through sets with alignment's law. Currents a promise, I write in the jaw. Energize effort, unspool all, unspool all. Skips crack like a line in wind. Calves keep time with a cadence grin. Road chain purrs like a feeder spin. Catch, drive, finish, meters in. Box land quiet like an insulator pad. Knees track clean, no wobble bad. Kettlebell arcs in a waveform red. Hip snap, time in the oscilloscope head. Sled push climbs like a load on peak. Quads add amps while the doubts go weak. Numbers don't flatter, they speak in streaks. Kilojoule roll proof on a sweat wet cheek. Tag the switch, confirm the clear. Breathe through noise, keep signal near. If chatter spikes, bring calm to gear. Form is the standard engineer. Close the breaker, work goes live. Duty cycle, push, survive. 40 on surge, 15, revive. Low climb steady as the watts arrive. I don't trip easy, I balance the draw. Power through sets with alignment's law. Currents a promise, I ride in the jaw. Energize effort, unspool all, unspool all. Pattern, pulse with tight. Minute one cleans, bar rides right. Elbows a shelf like a cross arm height. Minute two burpees, floor to light. Handstand ground, then vertical flight. Minute three swings, eye line sight. Hinge snap stand, frequency bright. Round two, add load, keep angle square. Water lead first like a calibrated pair. Tab out it closer, 20 on flare. 10 on the breath, cool the air. Bike hum low like a transformer him. Cadence in pocket, don't peak, don't dim. Med ball slams, ground says send. Shockwave sign that I won't bend. Phase up, feet fixed, phase up. Core mixed, phase up, breath synced, tie to ground, no jinxed. Close the breaker, work goes live. Duty cycle, push, survive. 40 on surge, 15, revive. Low climb steady as the watts arrive. I don't trip easy, I balance the draw. Power through sets with alignment's law. Currents a promise, I write in the jaw. bag zipped, stars go dim, pulse drifts down to an idle rim. Tomorrow circuit already primed within, same grid, more load, plug me in.
PG on the D.
City pulse, midnight air, sneaker spark on the pavement glare. No stage lights, just street lights bare. Every stride's proof I belong out there. Heart on percussion, feet on snare. Cadence electric, split through care. Breath cuts clean like a knife in there. Hurdles in the dark, but I never despair. Sweat drops track like graffiti lines, marking the wall of the daily grind. Each rep stacks like skyline signs. Neon goals in a frame of time. No wire thrown, no weight cliche. Just a race against the break of day. With the top of a beeps, I don't obey. I turn the limit into my relay. Storm in the lungs, rhythms alive. Push past fear, let the pulse survive. This isn't luck, this isn't drive, it's the art of motion, the will to thrive. Run it up, beat on fire, hit like lightning through a live wire. Seconds crackle, pace climbs higher, every strike fuels empire. Turn that corner, don't look back, pressure the fuel, I stay on track. When the night says quit, I counterattack, the storm is mine, I own the pack. Concrete drums with a rolling bass, echo of work in an endless chase. Every push-up rewrites the space, every squat plants roots in place. Burpees explode like thunderclaps, plank holes burn, no time for gaps. Jump lunges sparking lightning snaps, I move through rounds like closing traps. This is no weight room, this is a stage. Body the script, sweat to the page. Write the story, unclip the cage. Sprint through fear, unlock the rage. Sirens fade in the city's throat, breath keeps steady, I stay afloat. Even when muscles scream remote, I'll roll through pain in a lightning bolt. Run it up, beat on fire, hit like lightning through a live wire. Seconds crackle, pace climbs higher, every strike fuels empire. Turn that corner, don't look back, pressure's the fuel, I stay on track. When the night says quit, I counterattack, the storm is mine, I own the pack. Final round, lungs burn steel, knees cut air with a sharpened feel. Timer ticks down, I seal the deal. Victory sweat is the truest meal. Hands on knees, horizon wide. Pulse still roars like a tidal tide. Every falls where the sparks collide. I stand reborn for the storm inside. City fades, but the fire stays. Heartbeat writes an electric phrase. Tomorrow waits with another maze. I'll light it up in 1,000 ways. I'll light it up in 1,000 ways. Warm up pace, jump rope quick. 1-2 rhythm, the timing slick. High knees fire, the lungs expand. Hands up steady, I command. Dynamic stretch, hamstrings pull. Every rep sharp, the form stays full. Breath controlled as the minutes roll. Heart locked in on the training goal. Sweat starts now, but I won't let fade. This is the base where strength is made. Burpees drop, chest hits floor. Pop back up, give the circuit more. Push-ups clean in a steady row. Hands locked firm, let the pressure show. Mountain climbs, knees strike fast. Core burns deep, but the pace won't crash. Squat jumps high with a flawless snap. Land soft down, then repeat that lap. Timer beats, but I don't retreat. One more round till the set's complete. Grab that bar, deadlift stance. Pull it tight, no shaky chance. Shoulders set, the grip won't slide. Steel comes up in a flawless ride. Squats go low with the quads on fire. Drive back up as the legs aspire. Rows pull wide, elbow sharp. Back stays firm in a clean, strong arc. Sweat drips down, but the count runs clear. Each rep scored is a crown this year. Box jump high, land soft, reset. Explosive force makes the frame forget. Lunge step forward, then back in line. Balance sharp in the stance divine. Push sled slow on the turf I tread. Legs drive hard as the quads turn red. Breath pull sharp in the steady grind. Strength carved deep in the frame I find. No pause here, just a solid lane. Each drill writes what the reps explain. Grab dumbbells, curls ignite. Biceps fire in the rhythm right. Press above with the shoulder flame. Each lift crisp, no sloppy game. Side plank hold with the obliques tight. Core won't bend, though the burn feels bright. Kettlebell swing with a hip snap clean. Power arcs out in the flawless scene. Sweat cuts lines, but I won't slow down. Each move closer to a stronger crown. Med ball slam, floorboard shake, catch on bounce for the next I take. Russian twist, core burns hot, every side turn is the reps I've got. Jumping jacks when the tempo's high, breath runs fast but I still comply. Pull up strict with the chin pass bar, grip holds firm though the arms feel scarred. No rest yet till the circuit's done, strength is the prize that I've begun. Sprints down lane in a 30 dash. Clock ticks loud but I won't crash. Skater hops wide with the stance held strong. Balance stays sharp as I move along. Burpee snap for another round. Feet hit floor with a thunder sound. Jump squats rise with a vertical blast. Each rep quicker than the one just passed. Breath fights back but the work's my creed. Every last drill is the crown I need. Rows on cable, elbows close. Backline fires as the lats impose. Chest press tight with the weight held true. Form stays locked in a steady view. Leg press drives in a piston style. Quad scream loud but I push that mile. Sweat drips hot but the grind won't quit. Every drill lands where the crown will fit. Clock strikes fast but I own each set. Strength in motion is the claim I get. Battle ropes whip in a steady flow. Arms pump quick as the shoulders grow. Burpees last in a fiery spree. Legs, chest, arms in a synergy. Push-ups burn in a final round. Sweat floods proof on the training ground. Jump roll back with a flawless spin. Every last turn is a way I win. Breath runs fierce but the crown feels near. Strength shows clear in the work right here. Cool down hits but the fire won't fade. Strength still burns from the drills I made. Brisk slows down but the stance stays tall. I gave this grind every ounce my all. Stretch long lines in a steady flow. Heartbeats calm as the signal slow. Sweat cools off but the proof won't hide. Each rep carve what I keep inside. This is the work, the creed, the climb. Strength in motion etched in time. Clock strikes early, the grind don't wait. Step in the zone with a lifted state. Shoes tied tight, heart sharp like steel. No them bills when the sweat turns real. Arms swing wide as the tempo runs. Every breath quick, every reach stride weighs tons. The track's my rival, the eye's my friend. This drive won't break, it was built to bend. Chalk on my palm, plates load high. Each slip feels like I'm chasing the sky. No room left for a half done set. I push, I pull till there's nothing left. He get burns hot like a jet on fire. Body locked in with a sharp desire. Intervals crash like a storm in stride. Heart pound strong, can't run, can't hide. Every squat deep, every push up tight. I carve my will through the endless fight. Timer beeps loud, but I won't slow pace. I'm chasing that win in a furious race. No fall back here, no second guess. This set defines what I call progress. From the warm-up sweat to the final glow. I live for the grind, that's all I know. Fast hands fly when the rope sparks heat. Legs pound floor in a furious beat. Burpee slam down and I spring back fast. Every rep stronger than the one that passed. Core lock firm when the plank holds still. The fire inside is a test of will. Rows pull tight when the lats extend. Power in motion to the very end. Circuits blazing, my vision's clear. The only opponent I face is fear. Push through walls with a sharpened mind. This is the goal that the grind refines. Sweat trace lines on skin, proof of the war that I fight to win. Push sled heavy with a growling stride. Every rep earned is a crown of pride. Pull-ups rise when the bar won't lie. Gravity bends when the wheel's too high. Sprints cut air like a blade through night. Fast-paced fury in a tunnel of light. Shadows fade when the engine roars. Strength builds quick through the hardest chores. I stack each set like a tower of stone. This gym's my kingdom, I grind my throne. Rolls on fire with the cable tight. Each contraction sparks a furious fight. Dumbbells rise when the shoulders strain. I breathe that power, I welcome pain. Time restrict, but I push past more. I sprint that mile till I shake the floor. Box jumps high when the legs explode. I climb each peak with a heavy load. Sweat rains down, but I won't let go. Pressure creates how the diamonds show. Every rep's proof, every stride's my claim. This is my grind, this is my flame. Intervals cut through the lungs demand. I sharpen my pace with a steel-clad hand. Every round high, no space to slack. I pull my weight and I give it back. Cows burn hot for the sprint I take. Quads keep pace till the fibers shake. Chest on fire when the push-ups snap. I don't back off when the world says tap. Breath comes fast, but the will stays firm. I'm here for the long run, here to learn. This floor's my stage, this grind my sound. I'm king of the set when the beats pound. Battle ropes
like steel in a furnace flame. I build my body, I build my name. Every last ounce that I give today becomes my power in a future play. Push to the bell, the last round near. I conquer the weight and I conquer the fear. Focus sharp like a blade in hand. Every rep's proof of the life I plan. Muscles ache but the mind says go. I can't stop now, let the progress show. Each beat fuels when the lungs grow tight. I fight for strength in the heart of night. Rope, sprints, all in line. The drive I own, the moment's mine. Every set stacked is a path I climb. I rise through work, I rise through time. Second tick down but I won't slow stride. The victory's near and it burns inside. Sweat paints lines like a warrior sign. Every drop earned is a mark divine. Plates crash loud with the thunder's call. I hold that frame, I don't let it fall. Power erupts when the reps come fast. I built this body, I built it to last. No shortcuts live where the grind is real. No luck can match what the reps reveal. Strength like fire, momentum wide. I am the storm on the gym floor ride. I leave my sweat as I take this crown. End of the set, but the will lives long. This beat's my anthem, my victory song. Core locked tight with the last breath deep. I fought my war through the pain I keep. From the start to the end, I prove my name. I grind, my fight, my rise, my flame. No veil can break what the spirit made. No loss can shake what the word displayed. This gym, this floor, this weight, this time is more than a set. It's a state of mind. Start that clock, I ignite like flame. Body on point, every move's my claim. Shoes strike ground like a piston fire. Momentum kicks in with a sharp desire. Weights in motion, no room to slack. Every pull forward leaves doubt in back. Mind locked tight like a chain won't snap. I don't stop grind when the timer taps. Sweat like gears when the system turns. Every set stacked is the strength I earn. Speed in veins like a highway line. Power on tempo, this rep is mine. Circuits race when the body's hot. Intervals cut whether weak or not. Arms pump quick with a rhythm fast. Each second drip is a rep that lasts. Lungs draw deep like an engine roar. Hits my test, I demand much more. Burst of fire when I sprint that lane. Every round sharper, I embrace the strain. I don't slow down, no reason to stall. I rise through ground when I give my all. Every hit stacked like a drumline beat. Victory calls when the work's complete. Barbell heavy, the steel won't bend, but I move with force to the very end. Shoulders strained with the press held high. Gravity's weight, but my will won't die. Rope snaps hard with a thunder crack. Legs explode when I drive that track. Sweat paints proof on the floor, I claim. Every drop pure, it repeats my name. No time lost when the reps go on. I sprint this session till the doubt is gone. I grind, I push, I endure, I stand. This is the kingdom I build by hand. Plate stack tall with a crash ignite. Each pull sparks like a storm at night. Muscles burn but the flame feels right. Every set forward is a step too height. Pace don't fade when the rhythm drives. I thrive in the heat with a struggle lives. Sweat streams down but the focus stays. My grind's not built for the easy ways. Push through pain till the bell rings loud. Stand up strong when I move that crowd. Every game carved with a sharpened tone. This is the gym, it's the place I own. Breath cut short but the speed goes wide. Every sprint run like a storm outside. Kettlebell swing when the hips explode. Push my frame through a heavy load. No backstep, no stop, no fear. This is the anthem that keeps me here. Push up, snap in a crisp, clean roll. Burpees drop fast, let the furnace glow. Endless drive when the bar comes near. Iron speaks truth when I face it clear. Every move forged in the fire I send. I don't break down, I just transcend. Timer set and the work begins. Each round sharper than the one that spins. Lungs inhale with a razor pace. Exhale fire when I own this space. Legs keep pounding, the ground shakes loud. Strength in silence but the sweat's my crowd. Reps climb higher though the core feels weak. I build my edge with the goals I seek. Every setback fuels my grind. Every failure sharpens mine. This is the storm that I created. Now I won't stop till I dominate. Jump that box, let the shockwave roll. Fast as a sprint with a steel-made soul. Push that sled till the plate slide long. Heart pumps rhythm like a battle song. Core locked down with a crunch so tight. Back won't break when the form is right. Biceps fire when the curl comes clean. I'm wired for work like a building machine. This grind don't quit when the body shakes. I rise in the heat when the furnace bakes. Every round stronger than the one before. I won't quit, I just want more. Power cleans it when the bar explodes. Hips snap through with a force that shows. Chains can't hold when the will is free. Strength like storm is the life in me. Bursts of pace when the shuttle sprints. Every step cut through the doubt that hits. I can't fade out when the heat runs high. Each breath's proof that I still defy. Gloves grip tight on the pull-up bar. I rise through pain like a shooting star. Every sweat
stride. The grind lives on, it won't subside. End of the set, but the fire still grows. I leave my mark where the iron shows. Every day built on the work I give. That's how I rise, that's how I live. No inline here, just another climb. One more hill in the frame of time. I breathe, I push, I sprint, I fight. The gym's my stage and the grind's my light. This is the song of the will I've known. Strength in motion, I stand alone.
Yo, they sound my way. Laces tied up, I step to the floor. Warm up, burn, I'm prepared for more. Breath comes steady, the rhythm aligns. Body in sync with the beat and the time. Stretch through space as the music builds. Focus sharp, every thought distilled. Handshake loose, then the stride kicks in. I sharpen the blade where the reps begin. I made some growth on the ground I own. The stars just fuel for the fire I've sown. First round hits, heart rate climbs. Every set sharper than the last time. Push-ups quick with a piston drive. Sweat lights proof that I'm here alive. Burpee slam hard, then I spring back fast. Intervals burn, but the will won't pass. Form stays locked in a flawless line. This is my zone, this crown is mine. One step closer with each inhale. I write my grind in a steady trail. Low gets heavy, the fire expands. Barbell speaks to my calloused hands. Press drops high with a fearless sound. Still resist, but I hold my ground. Legs like thunder when the squats on deep. The weight may fight, but my stance won't sleep. Sweat cuts lines in the set I show. Strength is the seed in the work I grow. Clock ticks fierce, but I won't back down. I build my rise, I defend this crown. Wind hits, the engines roar. Circuits blaze like a firestorm core. Battle ropes crack with a rhythm tight. Each strike born from a tireless fight. Lungs pull sharp, but I breathe that flame. No limit lives in the strength I claim. Bursts of speed in a sprint lane run. Each step brighter than the setting sun. Drive burns strong in the heat I keep. Momentum builds as the climb runs steep. Sweat drops heavy, but the pace won't fade. Every rep sharper than the last I made. Kettlebell swings in a ruthless arc. Shockwaves echo when the slams leave marks. Rose pull fierce as the muscles strain. Each contraction locks my name in gain. I push through fire till the breath runs tight. Strength breaks walls in the dead of night. Every strike loud is a sign I grow. This is the life, this the work I show. Midpoint sets where the bodies try. The voice inside says I cannot defy. Med ball crash with a booming wave. I thrive in the storm that the struggle gave. Plank hold sharp in a flawless frame. I write my creed in the sweat and pain. Breath turns rough, but the core won't break. I own this floor with the risk I take. Each drill fierce in the fire I trust. Strength lies loud when the grind's a must. Strikes like a storm in flight. Intervals blaze with a savage light. Burpees faster, the sprints cut thin. The crown's not given, it's carved within. Hands still steady though the body shakes. I rise through the heat that the moment makes. Form holds clean though the weight bears down. Each rep sharper as I claim my crown. This is the climb where the strong reside. The will won't bend and the goals won't hide. Cool down close but the grind's still loud. I stand up tall when the sweat forms clouds. Legs keep pace with a burning flow. Each stride longer than the last I know. Rose full calm as the storm fades slow. Strength stays sharp in the proof I show. Breath comes deep but the fire won't die. I guard my throne as the minutes fly. This is the life that the work defines. Strength in motion, forged in time. Final push near, no retreat, no stall. One less set, I will give it all. Barbell raised with the crown in sight. Still won't win when my will's this tight. Every last breath is a flame I hold. Victory carved in the sweat I've told. No silence here, just the grind's loud tone. Each rep earned is the proof I've shown. This is the end, but the rise begins. Strength in the struggle is where I win. Fades with a steady breath. Each rep echoes the sound I've kept. Clock says done, but the fire burns on. Strength remains when the moment's gone. I walk out strong with a clearer mind. The weight, the storm left proof behind. This was the war, but the will still grows. Tomorrow's path is the one I join. I don't stop here, I don't stop. I don't stop here, I don't stop. The crown's my crown, and the crown is mine. I start from the bottom where the silence lives. I carve out a path with the strength I give. Every second I breathe is a chance I take. Every fall I endure is a ground I break. The night might whisper that the climb's too steep, but my soul is awake while the rest still sleep. I don't settle for safe, I don't rest in line. I design my fate with a will that's mine. I sharpen my focus when the doubt gets loud. I rise from the fire and I walk unbowed. The road is endless but I move with speed. I create my power from the scars I bleed. Not with hurt or harm but with lessons true. Every wall I hit is a wall I grew. The weight is heavy but it builds my core. The pain I've known is a sharpened store. I sprint through storms that the faint avoid. I build from rubble what the dark destroyed. I see the mountain and I climb it tall. I never crumble, I will never fall. The voice inside me is a drum that pounds. It shakes the silence, it breaks the bounds. I let no fear take control of me. I let no cage be the way I see. I paint my story with a steady hand. I cross through rivers, I create my land. Every challenge faced is a chance to prove. Every stone in the way is a stone I move. I run with thunder in my every breath. I live with purpose, I deny the rest. I sprint through chaos, I refuse to stall. Every limit they set is a paper wall. I break through lines that were drawn too thin. I build my truth from the strength within. I never fold when the ground gets weak. I never stop when the peaks look bleak. I drive through storms like a sharpened blade. I carve my future from the roads I made. I know the world tries to block my brain. I run through night till light flies. The rhythm in my chest is a lightning spark. It illuminates fire in the deepest dark. I advance with speed when the road feels long. I convert the pain to a battle song. I never falter when the ground shakes fast. I never cling to the failing past. I climb each level like the air is mine. I etch each word as a solid sign. I breathe with fury when the stakes grow tall. I live relentless, I refuse to stall. They said slow down, but I sped right up. I filled my cup, I won't give up. I broke through noise with a sharpened tone. I held my ground when I stood alone. I never bowed to the weight of fear. I never cracked when the end drew near. I channeled storms into steady flame. I carried truth when they spoke in shame. I turned their doubt to a steady beat. I made my fire where the cold would meet. Hey yo, white, that shit out. I ride momentum like a wave unbound. I shatter walls with a single sound. I don't chase fate, I design my day. I don't wait for light, I invent my way. I craft my crown with relentless grind. I forge my throne with a sharpened mind. I take each loss as a stone to climb. I build my tower one rhyme at a time. I sprint past fear with a force untamed. I rise with power that cannot be named. My will is in us like a rising flame. My path is steady, never twice the same. I know the struggle is the price I pay, but I build my strength in the fiercest way. I crush the doubt with a single word. I silence fear with a sound that's heard. I never drift in the tide's command. I stand unbroken, I define my stand. I don't quit when the skies grow black. I run relentless, I don't turn back. The final stretch is a test I crave. I was made for storms, I was born so brave. I see the end, but I still press on. I create my dawn when the night feels long. I don't need permission, I take my space. I embrace the heat, I embrace the race. I define each step with a blazing will. I ascend each peak and I climb each hill. When the echoes fade and the night is done, I'll still stand tall with the race I've won.
Ain't no weak, bitch, enough.
I'm wide, I'm charged. Every rep taken makes the future enlarge. Pulsing the beat, my lungs inhale. Grind so sharp like I'm riding rail. Hands locked down, bar bends tight. Every push forward is a piece of fight. Fuel in the core, I'm primed, I'm live. No weight too big when the will survive. Step with the force, my stance won't slip. Tempo explodes with a steady grip. Breath cut fast like a blade on steel. Every move made is a strike I feel. Sweat paints lines, the mirror sees. Growth is the prize that the grind decrease. No backtrack, I don't stall, don't slow. Speed in my veins makes the fire grow. Rope spins wild like a storm in flight. Legs keep pace in the flashing light. Heat climbs high but the form stays pure. Every burnt face makes my will endure. Count my sets like I count my wins. Every small break is where growth begins. Baseline drops, I accelerate fast. Energy built for the strength to last. Load that plate, let the iron sing. Every lift done is a crown I bring. Drive won't fade, my stance won't sway. Push through the edge, I command my day. Chalk on my hands, I grip, I rise. Pressure explodes, no room for lies. Motion and rhythm, my flow won't stall. Strength in the the silence I conquer all. Eyes locked straight, no glance, no drift. Body's a temple, it grinds the gift. Breath so sharp, it cuts like flame. Victory's mine, I don't chase fame. Push through pain till the doubt turns mute. Every rep strong as a root to fruit. Storm in the gym, but I stand out raw. Building a body that legends adore. Sprint on track, no time to waste. Pace so fast like I'm in no race. Legs keep moving, the fire won't fade. Every step forward is a move I made. Bar hits ground with a thunder sound, but my will climbs up, it won't stay down. Power in motion, I break that chain. Strength in the storm like a steady rain. Beat cut sharp, I ride that wave. Iron and sweat is the life I crave. Breath on beat, my stance won't fold. Fuel in my chest, make my story bold. Push through walls where the weak heart stop. Every set done puts me on top. Hunger alive, my core won't bend. This is the fight that won't ever end. Hands hit ground, I sprint, I leap. Every burn felt is a goal I keep. No excuses, I live this grind. Strength is the path that I choose to find. Steel on steel, the echo loud. Every rep lifted makes me proud. Fast with emotion, my pace won't stall. Victory earned when I give it all. Final stretch close, no time, no fear. Every deep breath brings victory near. Sweat streams down, but my stance holds clean. Strength multiplies where the pain's unseen. I run, I climb, I fight, I grow. Nothing in the way of the will I show. Baseline hits, I accelerate fast. Legends are made when the grind won't pass. Strong, I roar, I rise. Power exploding right through the skies. Every scar earned is a badge, a sign. Every tough day builds strength and spine. Clock runs out, but my will won't rest. I gave my all and I passed the test. This my creed, my fight, my song. Proof in the ground that I've been strong. On the track, the road begins. Every stride sharp is a race I win. Breath pulls deep like the mountain air. Each rep proof that I'm going there. Sweat drops map of the miles I claim. Every mark carved is a step in flame. No back road taking, no easy ride. I walk through fire with a steady stride. Path runs long, but I won't lose pace. Each checkpoint builds on the goals I chase. Intervals blaze like a desert run. Burpee snap fast in the blinding sun. Push-ups grind like I climb through stones. Strength in the path that I call my own. Breath grows short, but I push that hill. Each drill sharp with a tested will. Sweat paint trails through the ground I tread. I earn my way with the work I spread. This road's my stage, it's a fight, it's true. Each step's proof that I will break through. Load feels heavy, but I cross that bridge. Steel bar raised at the canyon's ridge. Rows pull wide like a river flow. Each rep stacks as the currents grow. Squats drop deep like a mountain base. Quads ignite in a rooted place. Sweat marks time in a climbing race. Strength resounds in a steady pace. The path runs wild, but I still won't stray. Each set pushes me by a mile away. But I still won't pay. Each set pushes me up a mile away. Path runs wild, but I still won't stray. Each set pushes me up a mile away. Bark sleeps tall like a step on cliffs. Legs push fire as the moment lifts. Sled drags forward on a rugged ground. Strength moves sharp with a thunder sound. Breath hits fast, but I don't let go. Each checkpoint crosses a mark I know. Sweat cuts lines in the dirt I roam. This gym, this floor is the place I own. No lost route, no retreat, no stop. I climb through pain till I reach the top. Kettlebell arcs like a pendulum swing. Every rep strikes with a ruthless ring. Push-ups press like a bridge I build. Strength in motion as a cup refilled. Sprints cut lanes on a winding road. Each step sharp with a heavy load. Sweat floods fast, but the path feels clear. Every mile closer, the crown draws near. No trail wasted, no break, no rest. Each set forward is the final test. Medball slams like a boulder drop. Shockwaves roll, but I won't stop. Playing cold strong like a stone-built wall. Core won't bend though the tests grow tall. Breath burns hot in the rugged climb. Each rep written in the book of time. Sweat paints maps on the road I take. Strength remains in the ground I shake. The path runs rough, but the fight stays true. I move through storms like a soldier new. True, I move through storms like a soldier new. Move through storms like a soldier new. ropes whip like a winding track. Each strike forward, I don't look back. Burpee snap quick like a rapid stream. Every drill sharp in a forward scheme. Breath grows short, but the wheel won't bend. Each checkpoint closer to the crown I send. Sweat cuts proof on the lane I run. This road won't end till the fight is won. Strength like stone in the miles I tread. I walk through fire in the steps I bled. Rose pull strong like a ship at sea. Every rep carried in the tide for me. Box leaps high like a skyline bridge. Strength expands at the journey's edge. Sweat like rivers down the path I claim. Breath pulls heat in a burning flame. No turn wasted, no path astray. Each drill cuts through the hardest day. This road's my creed, this fight my song. I march through pain, I march headlong. Final lap's near, but I don't let go. Each rep sharp as the end runs slow. Steel still roars with a heavy sound. I plant my strength on the solid ground. Breath cuts fast, but my will stays prime. Each mark etched in the book of time. Sweat marks proof that I carved my lane. The road I walked is the crown I gained. No wind found in the work I run. This path continues, I've just begun. No wind found in the work I run. This path continues, I've just begun. Last bell rings, but the steps go on. Strength still grows when the clock says done. Breath fades slow, but the fire stays near. Each mile built is a crown sincere. Hands still grip with a steady frame. Every rep born is a mark of name. This is my road, this is my climb. Strength in motion across all time. I walk, I run, I fight, I rise. The grind's my journey, the crown my prize. Bright, weight stacked high, I attack the night. Clock ticks fast, but I move on beat. Every push forward is a chance to compete. Grind in my lungs, thunder in my core. Every rep I take opens up one more door. No break, no stop, just iron and wheel. Motion on fire, precision and skill. Sweat rains down like a storm unleashed, but the hunger inside never feels complete. Driving a stance, no stumble, no fall. Pressure turns diamonds, I'm breaking the wall. Rhythm in stride, I don't miss a pace. Victory close, I can see that trace. Head held high, command my lane. Power in my voice as I stake my claim. Strap tight gloves, the cycle begins. Fight through the set where the struggle thins. Feet on the floor, I lock my stance. Push through the weight, this is my dance. Air gets thick, but my mind stays light. Every strike of the bar is a spark in the night. No weak steps when the beat drops loud. I build my strength till I stand up bold. My pulse aligns, every leap forward redefines. Fuel in the tank, I rise, I grow. Energy surges when the baseline flows. Hands on steel, I won't let go. Grind in the veins, my spirit shows. The sweat paint stories, the mirror can't hide. Strength on display with the world inside. Bar to the chest, my will won't shake. Form stays tight when the pressure's great. Count each move like a score I keep. Victory earned in the nights I bleed sleep. Breath is a weapon, focus a shield. Every strike stronger, refuse to yield. Rise through the storm, ignite the flame. Push past limits, remember the name. Step to the rope, I pivot, I grind. Speed in the motion, endurance refined. Each stride sharp like a blade on track. I carve new lines, never turning back. Pressure is heavy, but I stand and roar. Power in my stance shakes the floor. Every beat fuels the fight I live. Strength is a gift that the grind won't give. But the mind stays cool. Energy builds as I bend the rules. Weight on my back, but my form won't fold. Strength in the silence, story retold. Sweat drips steady like a river in time. Each rep harder, but the mountain's mine. The moment I stop is the moment I fade. So I run through walls that my own hands made. Steel on steel, the echo rings. Power inside makes the silence sing. Tempo climbs high, the beat's on edge. Push past the limit, I make that pledge. Body in motion, no second to lose. Every hard choice is the path I choose. I live for the grind, I breathe the test. Strength in my chest won't let me rest. Eyes on the prize, no time for doubt. Every single rep makes the future shout. Heat in my veins, fire in my stance. Every second here is my victory dance. Rope cuts there, the shadows bend. Energy stacked to the very end. Muscle and mind in a war they win. Every battle fought is a crown within.
mindset strong, I won't back down. Victory built when the weights hit ground. Time runs fast, but my pace runs higher. Fuel in the core is a raging fire. Every drop of sweat is a medal I earn. Every burn I feel is the page I turn. This is my creed, my fight, my song. Built for the grind, I've been strong all along.